Morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight grains are a little bit lower, led by the beans. Could be some profit taking after we took out some pretty important resistance yesterday and had some buy stops to market. It's interesting that open interest was up 23,000 contracts in the beans, 22,000 contracts in the corn after yesterday's rally. The outside markets are also a little bit weaker. The dollar's higher. Crude is unchanged near $49, but most commodities are lower. And the Chinese stock market was lower overnight. So it seems like some days we get economic news that helps us, some days we get economic news that hurts us. It's beginning to add to some of the volatility in some of these marketplaces. We noted that Goldman Sachs cut their equity outlook to neutral. They upgraded their commodities, but then again we're hearing more and more talk that the Fed should increase U.S. interest rates, and that's beginning to move some of the markets kind of a different way than what we have been seeing. The National Academy of Sciences came out with a big report yesterday that said the GMO is safe. They also found no problems with GMO in the environment. They did not find any increase in yields because of GMO versus conventional varieties. So this should slow some of the rhetoric that we're hearing that people want non-GMO food. Again, Brazil's soybean export pace Feb through May was a record. They may not have as many beans to ship now as they did a year ago. China overnight bought a few cargoes of U.S. September beans and were competitive for August. That still provides some underlying support in the bean market. U.S. farmers increased cash corn sales yesterday, both old crop and new. The 6 to 10 day weather market map suggests that we might see some drying in those eastern wet areas that might help planting conditions there. And for the bears, they're looking at temperatures early next week in the Midwest in the 80s, and then we actually could get some rains at the end of next week. So if I'm a corn plant, this is a pretty good forecast. Funds yesterday, buyers beans, meal, corn, and wheat, adding to their long positions in beans, meal, oil, and a little bit in corn, still short on the wheat market. As far as technicals goes, we had a good day yesterday. Could suggest that for the medium-term charts, we should go up and test the $11 area in the beans, maybe the $4 area in the corn. Wheat still probably is stuck in a trading range. It's just that you take 2 steps forward, maybe you take 1 step back in this type of environment, with prices already a little bit higher than normal in years in which you have good crops, but maybe not as high as they could be if we have a bad crop. So we're kind of stuck right in the middle trying to find value, and new money comes in, new money goes out, depending upon the news on a given day. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.